Prince Harry shared a special Invictus Games video message from his home in the United States over the weekend and said that his life has changed dramatically since last year's event. What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad here with Clevver News, and like most scheduled events during this time, Prince Harry's Invictus Games had to be postponed till next year. If you aren't familiar with the Invictus Games, it's a multi-sport event put on by Prince Harry for wounded, injured or sick armed service members and veterans. The athletes take part in 9 sports including wheelchair basketball, sitting volleyball and indoor rowing. Prince Harry created the event back in 2014 and it's been a big success every year since. But due to the current state of the world, the games, which were supposed to be this weekend in the Netherlands, had to be postponed to 2021. And many of the current and former athletes were really bummed about the delay, as many of them were really looking forward to the games. So Prince Harry offered some virtual support to the armed services members and vets who were supposed to participate in the games this weekend.
As we commemorate VE Day this weekend and pay tribute to the service and sacrifice of the entire Second World War generation, we should have also been gathering together in the Netherlands to kickstart the Invictus Games 2020 in The Hague.
He talked about how all of our lives have changed dramatically over the last few months, including his, because of everything that's been going on.
Life has changed dramatically for all of us since I was last in The Hague, but the IG 2020 team has done an incredible job to adapt so quickly to the situation, and they are busy putting plans in place for next year.
Harry also urged everyone to check in on the mental health of the people they haven't heard much from during this time. He said, quote, "Please look out for those who have gone quiet or that are no longer visible on the chat sites. You guys are the best at this, so I have no doubt you are all running around and supporting one another." And while they aren't able to hold the actual games in person this week, Harry revealed that there are some virtual activities planned for the athletes to take part in.
Although we can't be together in person, I'm really happy that there are plenty of virtual activities planned for this week, and I encourage you all to get involved if you can, because you never know, it might be fun and a change from the norm.
And some of the athletes are showing off their virtual setups on social media.
So I just thought I'd give you a little intro into Zwift. So it's an online training package, allows us to cycle with other people, as you can see on the screen there.
And many fans are responding to Prince Harry's video with support and excitement for next year's games. And while Harry was referring to the current social distancing protocols and isolation as to why life has dramatically changed, he and Meghan Markle's life has also changed dramatically over the last year for other reasons. As we all know, they stepped down as senior royals and they are currently living in Los Angeles instead of the UK. And according to the Daily Mail, Harry and Meghan are currently living in an almost $18 million home in Beverly Hills that's actually owned by Tyler Perry. And they're in good company with some A-list neighbors like Adele, Katy Perry, Elton John, Jennifer Lawrence, Serena Williams, Cameron Diaz, and more. Apparently, this is only a temporary living situation for Meghan and Harry until they buy something themselves. But it sounds like a pretty ideal place to social distance if you ask me. According to the Daily Mail, Harry and Meghan are happy with their new life together in Los Angeles so far. And a new interview with Harry's mum, Princess Diana's butler, just came out, and the butler shared his thoughts on Harry and Meghan's relationship. And if you think you've noticed some similarities between Meghan and Princess Diana, you're not alone in that thinking. According to Diana's former butler of over 10 years, Paul Burrell, Meghan actually has a lot in common with Diana. In a recent interview with Closer magazine, he revealed that Meghan's similarities to Diana are likely what attracted Prince Harry to her to begin with. During the interview, Paul said, quote, "Harry went for and married Meghan because she's like Diana. Both women who would always stand up for what they believe in and wouldn't be pushovers." But despite their similarities, Paul also noted some differences. He spoke about how Meghan was probably more media savvy going into her royal marriage than Diana was. Diana had to learn to find her voice in the media. Paul said, quote, "I think the main difference between them is that Meghan has a game plan, whereas Diana was young and naive. Diana did the book with Andrew Morton and courted the press over the years because she didn't have a voice. And her strong-mindedness meant she cared and she felt the people of the country had a right to know what had gone on behind closed doors." And similar to Diana's biography, Meghan and Harry's book Finding Freedom comes out this August. In the book, their journey from senior royal couple to LA family will be outlined, and the book is said to portray the real Harry and Meghan. And according to the book's publisher, it promises to go, quote, "beyond the headlines to reveal unknown details of Harry and Meghan's life together, dispelling the many rumors and misconceptions that plague the couple on both sides of the pond." And we're pretty certain this book is going to be juicy. If only we didn't have to wait a few few more months to read it. Until then, we'll be keeping a close eye on Harry and Meghan's LA life. Let me know what you guys think about all of this royalty and share your thoughts right here in the comment section below. And for more news on Meghan and Harry, click right over here for another Clevver video. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.